It is race day once again, fellas, and today we have another Go Big half mile. Using only 2 lanes of my super 6-lane speedway, we're going all the way down to the end, and there's my finish line camera. This is a scale half mile down to the bridge at the end, and this time I have a little cloth there at the end to help stop cars from flying off the end, because we're using some actual old cars. We have some cars from the 2010s, some from the 2000s, and even some from the 90s. But let's just get straight to it. It's not dilly-dally, so make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with people you think would also like this content. And let us start with our first matchup. Our first 2 competitors is the 1999 First Edition's Semi-Fast. Let's hope that this truck lives up to the name. And then the Street Beast, I think that's what it's called. And it's a part of the Dealer Choice series. And let's see the copyright for this. It is copyright 1996, which means it probably came out in 1997. Very well, let's race these 2 cars and see which one comes out on top. 2 really nice looking vehicles. One truck and then the other with a King of Diamonds paint scheme. Let's see who wins. On your marks, get set, go! Oh my goodness, Semi-Fast is in the lead and will bonk at the very end, whilst the King card, even though it's the oldest one here, it's not quite the fast enough. Semi-Fast is in the lead and will bonk at the very end. The Semi-Fast will be moving on, whereas this Street Beast has been eliminated. The winners will be placed on the green, awaiting for their next race, whereas the losers are going to be lined up alongside the track to watch the rest of the races played. Next up, we have a Hot Wheels, a Prototype 12, and then a 1962 Corvette in Star-Spangled livery. Really patriotic. I might just use it for my 4th of July special this year. But either way, let's see who takes it. On your marks, get set, go! Whoa, my goodness, the Corvette is pulling out into the lead. It doesn't quite make it to the very end, but that's still enough for it to move on. Whereas the Prototype 12 has fallen off the track. So it's a shame. It'll be eliminated, and the Corvette will be moving on. Next up, we have a 2012 or 2013 Mad Manga going up against a 2006 Vampira in a very nice chrome color. Really cool. Let's see if it makes it faster though. On your marks, get set, go! Well, Vampira's in the lead. Mad Manga slows. Vampira makes it all the way to the end. And so, this car will be moving on. I'm trying to get through this quite fast since I have quite a number of cars to go through with only having 2 lanes on this drag strip. So, let's just move on straight on to the next race. Our next 2 cars are 2 cars that I've been really looking forward to racing. We have a Shelby Cobra with a pop-up hood, I guess. It's kind of difficult to get going, and I'm not going to really stress it too much. And then a Nitro Door Slammer. Spoiler alert, but... So, I'm very interested to see how this version will work. It also has a very special feature of having a movable wheelie bar, but I'm not really going to work on that right now, since it's going to be too big for the track then. Either way, let's see who wins it. On your marks, get set, go! Wow, Nitro Door Slammer takes it all the way to the end. The Shelby Cobra was losing speed pretty quickly there, and also popped up on the edge of the track before it could make it all the way. And therefore, Nitro Door Slammer will be moving on, and yeah, let's just move right on to the next race. Yeah, Nitro Door Slammer has to be one of my favorite Hot Wheels cars. But our next 3 races actually are full of Hot Wheels cars from 2014. Our first one is some X Racers. We have I think it's a 1969 Chevelle or something like that, versus Phantasm. 2 very classic X Racers cars. Let us see who's gonna win this race. On your marks, get set, go! Whoa, these guys are fast. But, wow, Phantasm rocketed over to the finish. Crashed in with much force. And so it is very clear that Phantasm will be moving on. 1969 Chevelle. And even though it put up a good fight, it will be eliminated. Wow, Phantasm rocketed over to the finish. We are making good time with all these races. And next up, we have a car that I know far too well, Bulletproof, and then Circle Tracker. Both of these are from racing, and the card says that they're best for track. So I'm interested to see how these two will perform. On your marks, get set, go! And they're off. Circle Track is in the lead. Bulletproof, oh my goodness, it's a drag race! And then Bulletproof gets curbside. Wow, that was such a close race. The Circle Tracker wins it. I honestly thought that we might actually need to use our instant replay camera, which we really haven't had to use that much so far. I'm going to need to check the track for any defects because I'm not entirely sure why Bulletproof got curbside. Either way, Circle Tracker will be moving on in its great Hot Wheels racing livery. Our next 2 cars is a 92 BMW and then a 73 Ford Falcon, 2 grounded in real life cars from the Hot Wheels Workshop line mini collection, and we will see which one of these 2 cars moves on. Marks, get set, go! Oh, whoops, I kind of messed up the starting line, but wow, the BMW is fast. It took off the starting line like BMW drivers do on green lights. Truly lives up to its name. Unfortunately, the Ford Falcon, I think, because like it isn't quite as wide as it, bounced around the track, slowed down, allowing for the BMW to catch up and take the win. Very nice race. Not a whole lot of chances to use the finish line camera today. And FYI, if any cars go curbside in the next round, I might redo the race. But either way, the last 2 cars we will be racing today is a purple Corvette Stingray from 2013 or 14, and then Driftsta, which I think is from like 2000, like probably like 2022 or 2023. It's fairly recent, but hey, it looks nice, which is why I decided to include it. Either way, let us see which one of these 2 cars will be the final cars to move into the next round. On your marks, get set, go! Driftsta is making quite a lead, and we'll be moving on because it made it the furthest. Now, this first round really got the slow cars out of the competition, but this next round is really gonna bring down all the cars that are not making it to the finish line. And so, some of these winners are not making it to the finish line, but this next round, with the cars that you see here, might change that. I'm pretty sure that most of the cars that will be winning the next races make it down to the finish line, which will make the final round all the more interesting. So let's get right into the first race. And our first race is with Semi-Fast and the Corvette Stingray. It'll be very interesting. Wait, is that even a Stingray? I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that it's patriotic. But let us see. We'll be moving on your marks, get set, go! And they're off! Wow, that Semi-Fast is really fast. The Corvette doesn't quite make it down to the finish line. The Semi-Fast does, and plows headfirst into my final barrier, which is the only thing keeping the cars from flying off the edge. Like, if you flash back to the last video, then you know that a lot of cars died. Oh well, let's try not to have any fatalities with these older vehicles. And so Semi-Fast will be moving on. Wow, that Semi-Fast is really fast. And the next two cars, ready, is the Vampira in chrome color, and then the Nitro Door Slammer. Vampira is a bit heavier, but Nitro Door Slammer does have all the speed of a drag racer that it is. On your marks, get set, go! Ah. Oh my goodness! I think I might have to redo that race again because Nitro Door Slammer got curbside there. And from now on, if cars get curbside, we're redoing the race. So hold please. I switched the lanes to see if anything different would happen in the race. On your marks, get set, go! Okay, go! We're off! Oh my goodness, Nitro Door Slammer's in the lead! Oh my goodness, it's a photo finish! Wow! The first time I actually needed to use the finish line camera today. But I do think that Vampira scratched out the victory though. But we're gonna have to go to instant replay just in case. It's in the lead! Oh my goodness, it's a photo finish! Wow! The finish line camera did not give very much of a good vantage point. But from what I saw, Vampira, the chrome version from 2006, is moving on, whereas Nitro Door Slammer, a previous has been eliminated. Anything can really happen. Next up, we have Phantasm and the Circle Tracker. Two really fast cars from the Hot Wheels race subset from 2013 or 14, I don't know still. But let us see who wins it. On your marks, get set, go! Our Phantasm's in the lead. And there really isn't any catching it. But they both make it down to the finish. And I also readjusted my finish line camera so that way we can get a better vantage of who truly comes down to the finish first. Either way, Phantasm will be moving on, and Circle Tracker has been eliminated. They both make it down to the finish. And the final two cars from the second round is the 92 BMW and Drift Star. Let us see which one of these two nice-looking cars will win it. On your marks, get set, go! BMW's in the lead. Oh, Drift Star gets curbside, so we're gonna have to redo that race again. It's a big shame because the BMW really took off like a rocket. And now we're gonna switch the lanes to see if we'll get a better outcome. On your marks, get set, go! Alright. Oh, the BMW gets curbside, but oh my goodness! I'm not sure if we're gonna have a better race than that. I'm gonna do like some pinching and flaring to see if we can get the track more even, but even then, Drift Star still does not come out on top. So it's safe to assume that the BMW is the faster car of the bunch. Therefore, it'll be moving on to the next round, whereas Drift Star, what even is the name? Drift Star, I can't, okay. It's eliminated, just say that. And now we have our final four. The Semi-Fast, the Vampira, the Phantasm, and the BMW. All of them are in like yellow, red, orange coloring, which is fairly interesting and a minor coincidence. I mean, we did just eliminate all of our other blue cars last round. But that's okay. First up, Semi-Fast versus Vampira. Let's see who'll be moving on to the finals. Alright, here we go. First race of the quarterfinal round. On your marks, get set, go! Both of them are so smooth and ooh! That's a pretty good race. And I think I actually might use a finish line camera replay for that, but we already know that the Semi-Fast is our winner. Vampira has been eliminated, even though it barely won the last race. So smooth and ooh! That's a pretty good race. And our next race is between the Phantasm and the BMW. Two final cars. Let's see who will be moving on to the finals. On your marks, get set, go! And they're off. A fairly even race. even though Phantasm was in the lead, it still moves on to the final round. There's a BMW, even though it jumped the start, just like jumping green lights, it has been eliminated. Phantasm moves on. Fairly even race. And here we are with our two finalists, the Semi-Fast and the Phantasm. Only these two cars will be able to become the Go Big Half Mile 2 champion. But before we do that, I want to do something special. And that is, these two track fleet trucks, I actually have a lot of them in the background, but ignore those. I have these two track fleet trucks. We have the Bugcation and the Racing Convoy. And I'm interested to see which one of these two cars, trucks, will actually win the race on this Go Big Half Mile. Will any of them make it down to the finish? Let us find out in this real quick near finish line show, I guess. These two trucks just narrowly fit down the 6-lane speedway. So let us race these two trucks and see who wins. On your marks, get set, go! And they're off. Whoa, the Bugcation's in the lead! Whoa! It makes it way down to the finish. It's in the lead. Whoa! It makes it way down to the finish. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense considering these two trucks are quite heavy actually compared to the cars, meaning that they can probably go further and since they gain more momentum and kinetic energy going down the 6-lane speedway. But I'm still kind of surprised. Like, I honestly thought because like all the wheels that they would have more friction and that they would probably stop like halfway down the track like the monster trucks do. But I guess not, and Bugcation wins this special event. But let us go back to the main action. We will do 4 races, and whomever has the most wins out of all those 4 races will be crowned the champion. But if they're tied, then we'll do one last 50 race for a winner takes all. Ready, marks, get set, go for the first race! Whoa, it's super even! Whoa, it's super even! And in the end, Phantasm claims the first victory. We're gonna switch lanes and run that race again. We have switched lanes, and now let's see who takes this next race. On your marks, get set, go! And they're off. Semi-Fast is in the lead to begin with, and whoa, this is so close! I think we might have to go to the instant replay. I think that Phantasm won. But wow, that was close! This might be a really, really tight battle after all. Whoa, this is so close! I think we might have to go. From the instant replay, I can tell that Phantasm still won. And if Phantasm gets one more race, it wins the whole thing. But Semi-Fast can still tie it up if it wins 2 more. And so let's see, on your marks, get set, go! And they're off! Oh my goodness! It's over before it even started. Phantasm is our Go Big quarter mile. No, actually, it's a Go Big Half Mile 3 champion. The Semi-Fast put up a good fight, but in the end, Phantasm has won it all. And there you have it, folks. Phantasm is our Go Big Half Miles number 3 winner. Congratulations to it. And I also have some news. This is the last spin-off before I finally do Go Big Quarter Mile 9, which is going to be like the finale for the season, I guess. And I'm gonna try to like up my editing skills as well. Like, I don't really know, like make things a bit more cinematic, and also shut up when I'm doing races and such. Comment down below what other improvements you think I can make to the series. In the end, let's do one final race to send these guys off in style. Thank you guys for watching, and always make sure to keep on track. Farewell.